I would like to welcome you to Orca Stadium. Being a part of Seaworld's mission is more than just a job. We're proud of what we do, and it's a privilege for us to care for, build relationships with, teach, and learn from these amazing animals. Now, more than ever, we are honored to share our relationships with the whales and what we have learned with all of you. And now, Seaworld proudly presents Orca Encounter!
Our world has one interconnected ocean. A vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the ocean's beauty than the killer whale.
They live in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the Pacific and beyond.
The killer whale story is the ocean story, and it's one we all share.
We are one world, united by our ocean.
incredible size, speed, power, and complex learning abilities. These behaviors keep our whales active and engaged. Seaworld's killer whales have inspired generations all over the world, and we're excited to share their story with you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high-flying and powerful.
We're going to see all of that and more. These behaviors contribute to an environment that is full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, and years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Today, you'll see the whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors strengthen social bonds and enable the whales to problem solve as a group. Working together as a team makes them the ocean's top predator. Scientifically known as Orca, but commonly referred to as killer whales. To remind you, their names are Nalani, Malia, Trua, and Makaio. Seaworld's animal training techniques create a language between us and the whales. It's a language of learning through positive reinforcement, encouragement, commitment, and care. Through these techniques and our relationships, the whales learn to trust us. They even learn to take an active role in their very own health and well-being. So one of the very first things we train our killer whales to do are what we call husbandry or healthcare behaviors. We're going to be demonstrating a few of them for you today. The first one we're about to see here in the slide out area from Malia. This is how we ask for a voluntary blood sample. You can see we ask her to roll over ventrally or upside down. She's presenting us with her tail flukes where we have a great look at blood vessels very easily seen. And our veterinarians will come in at least once a month to collect the blood sample. In addition to blood samples, we will also ask our killer whales for weights. We can ask them to slide their bodies up and out of the water onto a giant killer whale size scale. When this is demonstrated in just a moment from one of our other whales, you're going to see their body completely come out of the water, but the portion from their dorsal fin down to their tail flukes is still in the water. That part of their body is called the peduncle. This is the powerhouse of the killer whale, and it allows them all the natural ability to swim, turn, exit, and re-enter the water. But in this scenario, if Nalani were on a scale and that peduncle were in the water, we're not getting an accurate weight on her. So we solved that problem by asking Nalani to lift her tail up and out of the water. Training this posture enables us to ensure accuracy, so we know our younger whales are growing properly and our older whales are maintaining a healthy weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt. And for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales, and for us.
Did you know that killer whales love to play? And they actually learn a lot by playing, and their mimicry and observational learning. So we're going to put that to the test today with everybody over here on the left side of the stadium and our killer whale family. So all right, left side, everybody on your feet. We're all playing a game of killer whale follow the leader. You guys are going to be our leaders, and our killer whales are going to be watching all of you. So on the count of 3, I want you guys to take both of your hands and you're going to wave them high above your head, all right? We're going to wait for them to get a little bit closer. Here they come. Wait for it. And 1, 2, 3, wave. They're watching. And look at that, they got it. Well done, everybody. You can go ahead and take a seat. As you can see, Nalani and Malia are paying very close attention to you all. Killer whales are very curious animals and will often be seen spy hopping or jumping completely out of the water to get a better look at their environment. So right side of the stadium, our killer whales are going to do a big jump in front of you all, and when you see them, I want you give them a great big cheer. Nicely done, everybody. Let's give it up one more time for our killer whale family. Seaworld's research and observation of the killer whales in our care has shed light on many mysteries about these amazing animals. For example, we have learned that the gestation period of a pregnant killer whale is approximately 17 months. That's information that would be impossible to gain out in the ocean. Other information can only be obtained through field observation, and that's why Seaworld partners with different research organizations, such as NOAA and the Norwegian Orca Survey, in order to advance global education. Killer whales are powerful animals. Perhaps the best expression of that power can be seen when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal could be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will teach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins or seals from ice cliffs. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales keep the fish together with swipes of their tail fins.
So killer whales create waves when they hunt, and they use their powerful tail flukes to stun their prey. You're about to see a demonstration of this. For our whales, it's a high-energy exercise session. But for all of you, it means it's time to get wet. Unfortunately, things like overfishing, pollution, and other factors are having serious impacts on some killer whale populations.
Killer whales are impressive animals, and it's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right?
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean.
Their future depends on you.
Through your actions.
Through the choices we all make.
We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us. They're the perfect ambassadors of the ocean, limitless, connected, powerful, but still vulnerable.
The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable. Don't give up. Be inspired.
The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming. But together, we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect.
So much to explore. The killer whale story is still being written,
And there are simple things we all can do to make a difference.
all it takes is one choice.
One positive act. One ripple that can grow and grow.
And change the world.
Together, we've got this.
Seaworld on Facebook and Instagram to keep track of our latest rescues. And find out more about animals in our care.